Hey guys, what's up? It's Dave Mazany here. You can see me a little bit better there. Hey, I've been getting a lot of questions lately about what I'm doing next. What's the next thing, Dave? What's the next fight? Stuff like that. But to tell you the truth, I came to the decision the other day that I am going to retire from mixed martial arts. It was a tough decision. It was something that I had to think long and hard about because mixed martial arts has been a major part of my life for the last decade. But it basically came down to my life being at a plateau. I'm 35 years old now, and I told myself a long time ago that if I turn 35 and I'm not making money fighting professionally, I gotta retire. Now, yeah, I technically make money, but I don't make enough to live off of. I'm not making a living wage. I have to work multiple jobs in order to do what I do. The other thing that factors in is my health right now, as I'm really concerned with my brain and it getting damaged. And again, I've been in a brain study through the Cleveland Clinic for the last 7 years or so, and they kept track of my brain progress, and it's been going well. But the thing I notice about CTE and other brain trauma is the residual effects take action later. You know, like you'll get hit in the head multiple times, and then 10 years later you're kind of fucked sometimes. You know, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping I'm not there. And I guess I sort of played the thought experiment going in to this idea of retirement. Is, if my brain went, if I couldn't think anymore, if I couldn't make out sentences, how much money would I pay in order to get my brain right? When you're 40, 50 years old, 60, 70, you still have a life to live. And I can live without my arms, my legs, without my body, but living without my brain is pretty tough. Another thing is I'm ready to explore life in a different way. I'm a good coach. I'm a good trainer. I feel like I'm gonna do major things in that industry coming up. And again, if I don't have my brain, I can't do it. I've noticed there's a lot of people out there who have been fighting for a long time, and pros and stuff I've ran into, high-level boxers, and they're having trouble making out sentences. They don't remember things. They get depression, anxiety. They get all kinds of stuff from the multiple brain trauma, and I don't want to be that guy. I want to be that guy that's living an amazing life. And and one of the cool things is, like, if I was training for a fight right now, which I most likely would be if I didn't retire, I'm training to defend my title, I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now. I was one of my best friends got married this weekend right outside of San Francisco. You see the Golden Gate Bridge right there. It's pretty cool. But I wouldn't be able to come out to this wedding. And if I did, it would be like in for a day and out, and I really wouldn't be any fun to be around. And I miss my friends, I miss my family, and I miss, being the best human I can be all the time. And again, most of my friends have been very supportive of this. It's been really awesome. Nobody's like doubted my decision. They all, support the idea that I'm taking care of my health and thinking about the future of my life. And again, although I feel like I plateaued and I hit this, spot, like I really appreciate, I'm gonna really miss fighting in the EFC in South Africa, and they've done so much for me. The thought was to go to the UFC, but I'm 35. I've already had people talk to Sean Shelby and the guys over there, and they don't want somebody my age over there. They don't want somebody to invest in a guy who's 35, because we're old. They like my fights, they like what I do. I fight hard, do my thing, but if there's no growth, why continue? Like, just start. I'm a guy that always wants to move up and always wants to continue to be great. And so if I'm not moving up, I gotta move on. So I got as high as I could. One thing I noticed about retirement, after studying a lot of fighters, is there's never, ever a good time to do it. Like, there's always a crappy time, because there's always something on the horizon. There's always something else you can prove. And pretty confident in myself. I've proved about as much as I possibly could, more than most people have. There's not very many people that have done what I've done. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I did. So you know, if somebody's upset about that, well, sorry, I'm not going to beat myself up for your entertainment anymore. You can come train with me someday. Yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be refereeing Naga, and I'll be helping inspire people to be great. So, you guys have, you know, thank you South Africa, thank you mixed martial arts for being such a great thing to me and opening so many doors. And the next person who gets the EFC title, do great things with it, man. Like, it opens doors and allows you to do awesome things. So take care of it, go kick some ass, and see y'all down the road.